So my name is Kate. I have a son who is 13. He has a diagnosis of non-speaking severe autism. He will never live independently. And as I'm getting older and he's getting older, I'm starting to think and worry and catastrophize a lot about what does that look like?
Hey special family, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, I'm AutismMom, and on this channel we talk about autism and everything in between. Let's take a look at today's fair use reaction video.
I just read something that truly, honestly, is going to change the way that I worry and think about the future. So my name is Kate. I have a son who is 13. He has a diagnosis of non-speaking severe autism. He will never live independently. And as I'm getting older and he's getting older, I'm starting to think and worry and catastrophize a lot about what does that look like? Who will care for him? Who will manage his care? Who will love him after I'm gone? All the parts, right? Who will keep him safe? Who will keep him safe from abuse? All the parts. And I have found myself sitting in this worry, like really catastrophizing, really going down the rabbit hole, whether it's 3 a.m. or I'm at a stoplight or in the shower or watching him and loving him. The quote said, if you are going to spend time worrying about the worst case scenario, spend time considering the best case scenario too. And at first I was like, dumb. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to do this. And I have started thinking about, what if it's wonderful? What if his siblings manage his care? What if we find a beautiful place? What if we make it okay before we pass? What if we leave knowing he's safe? What if? What if it turns out?
What if it turns out beautifully? What if it actually goes well and he has a wonderful living space where he can live with others like him and they can coexist beautifully? What if? I'm gonna take your quote and try to use it in my own life. Kate is wonderful and she always goes deep, but she made me think, because that is one of my main worries. And the older he gets, the bigger he gets, the more I worry. And what if I look at it from the other point of view, in a positive light? That's amazing, Kate. Let's go to the comment section and see what the commenters had to say. So first commenter says, don't think look at this. Look at this. Don't think catastrophizing is a word. And Kate responds, I'm actually glad that was your takeaway. I'm worrying about sexual and physical abuse towards my child after I'm dead, because that means you don't carry his weight. You worry about the words. She said a whole slew of things. He took away a word that he thinks doesn't exist. And this was what I'm saying when I'm telling people, oh, they complain, oh, don't use this sign, use that sign, don't use this symbol, use that symbol. At the end of the day, I have a child who I need to help and worry. Signs and symbols change every day and every year. I can't keep up with that. The only thing I'm keeping up with is my son's well-being, his health, and who's going to be there for him after I'm gone. Next commenter says, you just did your brain laundry. Oh, that's the brain laundry. Okay. Separating thoughts into lights and darks. Wait, that is deep. I never looked at it that way. One dark thought ruins the whole load. Not today, Satan. Stay out of my laundry room. Brain laundry. Separating the lights from the dark. Stay out of my laundry room, Satan. I ain't playing. Next commenter says, how do you look so well? I look like an absolute car crash 10 years into the autism journey. You will have to share your skincare secrets. Kate replied, well, thank you. I showered this morning. Kate, girl. Who's the commenter? Okay, commenter, me and you both. I only look like this when I have to sit in front of the camera. Other than that, I'm a train wreck, okay? So yeah, Kate, you took a shower. That's a secret? Well, it ain't working for us. Next commenter. Amazing. I work in a care home for disabled people. Not to compare, but I can for sure tell you that I love my patients and I take care of them and always think that they are someone's child. Thank you for what you do, and we appreciate you thinking of us parents too and thinking that they're someone's child as well. Next commenter says, that is beautiful. I think the best thing we can do is prepare to ease our minds. It's not morbid, it's realize. Next commenter, visualizing the best future has really helped me on some dark days. Totally agree. Yeah, in my head, that's a constant play. I think about where he's gonna live. I think about his room setup. I think about his independence, but still not independent. All of that plays. Next commenter, you need the Lord. Allow God one day at a time. I have a 14-year-old granddaughter on the spectrum. I've learned that all I have is today. I do my best to make her life better. If you're doing your best, that's all you can do. One day at a time. Breathe. God is in control. Good advice. Kate responded, that's an absolutely beautiful sentiment, but it is important it look realistically at situations too. I will leave this earth one day and Cooper will need guardianship, SSI, a place to live, etc. Planning and preparing is essential. So both parties have a point. Yes, we need God in our lives. Yes, God will guide us one step at a time. And at the same time, God said, pray and work. So while I'm praying to God, I have to put work in motion so that He is taken care of when I'm not here. Next commenter. I have a 32-year-old son with autism. He will live with us until we pass. When my son was your age, I could not think in the future. It was too scary and depressing. Baby, preach for me. I took it one day at a time. But in the last 10 years, we've been working on a great plan for our son. We will turn our home into a group home and have his day program providers manage his group home. Our daughter will be his guardian and watch over his care. I love watching you and Cooper and your family. Such a beautiful family. Yes, I love Kate's family. Kate has an amazing family and she has an insight like no other. And you see, that's an option too, that if you about to pass on and you own your home, you can also turn your home into a group home. I never knew that. Next commenter. Fortunately, you have an integrated family and all of you are like a knot. I know where she's going with this. She's like me. It's just us. And if we pass, he has no one. We also need to have faith and believe that nothing happens without God's will. Live and enjoy a day at a time. I admire your strength. Okay. Next commenter. I too have a 13-year-old son. He will likely never live alone either. I spent last night catastrophizing and started bawling. Welcome to my life. I cried so hard, I guess because I haven't in a while. I cried so hard I couldn't stop myself. I was up hours past normal, just in a fit. I have other kids and stepkids, but I still worry. My stepkids are not close to him. His bio siblings love and tolerate him, but they aren't anything like your sons are together. I just worry that they will go off to live amazing lives and leave him behind with me and never look back. I think it sounds like a great idea to imagine best case scenario, but up till now I've never been able to. Well, ma'am, you and I will try. From today on, we will try to imagine the best case scenario, okay? One day at a time. We'll get there someday. Next commenter. It's normal to have sorry and concern for sure, and I do it, but then I say to myself, what good is all this worry gonna do? With limited resources, there's even more worries, but I try to stay in today. If you would like to follow Kate, this is her Instagram page and handle. She goes by Finding Scooper Voice. She has amazing content and she's a great mom. They're a great family. Go ahead and give them a follow. Let me know if you have looked at your situation and thought of the best case scenario, because we as special need parents, we can't seem to help but think of the worst case scenario. Let me know what the best case scenarios look like for you. Catch you in the next one. Bye.